What's up, guys? Sly here, back again with your daily dose of destiny. Let's talk about the mission Paradox, and more specifically, Praedyth and Kabir's fire team. Praedyth was a warlock, along with Kabir, a titan, and Pahanin, a hunter, who were the first fire team of guardians to breach the Vault of Glass. Okay, so quick backstory here. In Destiny lore, the fire team set out to crack the Vex's hold over time, but were stopped and destroyed by the then unbeatable Templar and his oracles. Praedyth was captured by the oracles and locked in a never-ending time loop, forced to relive the end of his life forever. Kabir fashioned armor from the remnants of dead Vex and ultimately lost his mind from the whispers emanating off of it. As soon as he realized his fate was sealed, he gave his light, himself, and his legendary armor, and forged the Aegis Shield, the only way to beat the Templar and the Oracles. Pahanin and Kabir were best friends and partners. After the death of Kabir, Pahanin lost his mind and was afraid of being alone. He was so afraid that he created the intelligent LMG Super Good Advice to keep him company. You may have also heard of Pahanin from the lore of Dredgen Yor, the legendary hunter who killed Pahanin with the last word. Now, this mission really just deepens the lore of Praedyth instead of answering anything, but it's definitely one of my favorite secret missions to date. Alright guys, so first up, set up the mission Paradox. Put it on Heroic and you will need a full fire team of 3 to access this secret area. Even if you can beat it solo, you will be thankful for the extra firepower later on. Select Heroic modifier and let's go. If you don't own the expansion yet, but you are curious what happens in the secret mission, I will play all the dialogue in order so you know what's going on. Just so you know, spoiler alert. Listen in on Akora as we fly in.
The Vault of Glass. It is one of the Vanguard's greatest triumphs. The destruction of time's conflux. A victory over the Vex collective mind. From deep in that vault, laced with an old Vanguard signature, Vex technology disrupts the weft and weave of time itself. If a Guardian has become lost, unstuck in time, we must return them home.
The mission starts off kind of odd. Vex everywhere, but none are shooting at you. It's like someone is controlling them, overriding their will to stop you, yet they just watch you walk on by. So as you make your way up to the vault, the door opens and Vex stand in a non-combat formation. Maybe a way to actually welcome you inside the vault so you can put an end to the Taken infestation? I don't know. Once you make your way inside, you can hear Praedyth's first line.
I have no idea where I am. My name is Praedyth, and I was a member of Kabir's fire team. I just hope someone can hear this.
Praedyth. I've heard that name before. Scattered pieces of gear, references in the margin of a text. He is real.
Head down to the Templar area and get ready for a fight. Swords and shotguns are appropriate here. The Spirit Bloom chest room is sealed off at the beginning, but once the fighting ends, you can go down the normal way through the big door in the front, or snake your way through the small Spirit Bloom chest room, which is what I did.
I don't know whether they can speak, now after so long. But if anyone is listening, I came into the vault with 2 others. Kabir was intense sometimes, and Pahanin was always talking to himself. But they don't deserve this. No one does.
As you make your way down to the Gorgon's maze, you need to fight off a bunch of Taken, as well as a Taken version of the Templar named Morphon. Once you kill the Taken Templar, you'll hear some dialogue, and this is where it starts to get interesting.
I think that's it. They're closing the door. I lived! Just remember, tell them, I lived!
It's gone. But I can pinpoint the source.
You will need at least 1 hunter for this part. Have 1 player, we'll call him player 1, go to orbit. Be sure to pass off leader to someone else, preferably the hunter who will be the last alive. Player 2 stands by the skeleton, ready to scan it, and Player 3, the hunter, needs to go all the way over to Atheon's door without using the disappearing bridges, and then jump over to the broken portal. Bones of Ao are highly recommended here, or if nothing else, use triple jump for the first part, and then blade dance across to the broken portal. Once all players are in position, Player 1 will join the fire team. As soon as you see Player 1 is joining your fire team at the bottom of the screen, Player 2 needs to scan the skeleton immediately. As soon as player 2 hears dialogue, he instantly kills himself. Now once player 3 sees that player 2 has died on the bottom left of his screen, count to 4 and then player 3 kills himself. I know what you're thinking, this is a troll, but trust me, it works. And here's a view of all 3 players. Once you've done this correctly, it will mysteriously take you into a darkness zone, which, by the way, you were never in because you just finished the mission. Suddenly, you appear here.
Welcome to the end of the Vex. Their immutable future.
Be sure to take off your bones of AO because you will need the extra light. Kill all the Taken and don't forget your 3 of coins. There's a Taken champion in the back, and out of the 3 times I fought him, he's dropped an exotic for me and my entire fire team every time.
Enslaved to a will they don't understand. A will long dead here. Dead eons ago. But then they won't end, will they? Because you're here.
Be sure to take out the Taken Vex goblins because they shield the big bastard every opportunity that they get. It's best to use rockets to clear the goblins and hobgoblins and then continue to snipe the champion, following him left and right so you can get a clear shot at the little dudes trying to protect him. After chasing the dude down, put an end to him and reap the rewards. Jump to the middle platform and check out what comes next.
The Vex won't spare the city. They won't even thank you. But that's the thing about light. You never know where it'll shine.
Alright y'all, that about wraps it up for me. Head to the tower and talk to Lakshmi. You know, I got excited thinking that maybe if one of us were like a certain rank with Future War Cult, maybe it would give us, a hidden quest or something like that. But being a Dead Orbit guy, I was rank 0, which gave me nothing. My other 2 guys that were with me were rank 7 and 27, and they also received a handful of jack shit. Although the Grimoire was a nice touch. It would have been cool for the continuation of the story or something like that, but maybe next time. Anyway, Guardians, that about wraps it up for me. Hope you liked the video, and I urge everyone to grab themselves some peeps and give it a go. Sitting there thinking that it's not going to work, and then all of a sudden being teleported somewhere crazy with an unfamiliar voice in the background is a pretty sweet experience. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Spank that thumb if you liked it, and for more Destiny content, subscribe to my channel. As always, if you're watching this right here, right now, then you, good sir and ma'am, are the biggest badasses that I have ever seen. This is your man Sly, heading out.